What's going on, everyone? There is a ton of rumors and speculations and madness going around right now because of a tweet that Rose McGowan said about her character Tatum. And I've seen tons of content creators and just social media posts and all kinds of stuff with so much like confusion and one person saying one thing, one person saying another. And I wanted to just come on and sort of right the ship and explain exactly what this means from Rose McGowan, as well as what it means for Tatum going forward in Scream 5. But before we jump into it, be sure to like this video. It helps me out a lot, lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell notifications, join this wonderful community, and stay up to date with all things Scream, and join these awesome discussions. So, a Twitter user posted a poster image that they created, and they sent and tagged all of the Screamcast in it, and it went as followed. Love Tatum so much, so I processed this poster. And that was sort of the initial tweet, and Rose McGowan responded. She said Scream 5 is financed, produced, distributed by Kevin Williamson, who resurrected the monstrous name Miramax. He was there every step of the way, and they've reached out for me as a cameo by voice. How quaint, how charming, how noble. Enjoy your movie! Exclamation point. And now it's kind of taken off and became its own thing. And I really want to just, again, clarify what is going on. So, in the beginning, when all of this Scream stuff was happening, which is something I haven't seen anybody address, which is a very key component in this whole thing. And that's in the beginning, they reached out to pretty much everybody to ask for previous videos, likeness rights, voiceovers, etc. I mean, they did it with even the Stab cast. All of the Stab people, I made videos on that. They basically reached out to everybody because they plan on incorporating all of the original cast members to some degree. I mean, there's rumors of flashbacks. There's rumors of, little montage type introduction or something. There's all kinds, and until the film actually starts, we won't know for sure. But in the beginning, what they did is they reached out to everybody and said, would you do this? Would you not do this? What are you for? What can we use your rights? Can we use your likeness? Because they have to, and given what they want to do and what they plan on doing, and they need to find out what can they or can they not do. If say, Stu is a main character that everyone wants back. If Matthew Lillard said, no, I don't want you to use my likeness, I don't want you to do it, I don't want anything to do with this film, well, then guess what? They're not using Stu. It's a lot of things. They did it, again, with the Stab people. So, the fact that they reached out to Rose McGowan follows that timeline perfectly. That does not mean that Rose McGowan is voicing Tatum in this film. She's obviously not going to be in this film because she's dead. Another big rumor that sort of sparked this too, that a lot of people aren't mentioning. They're just kind of using the momentum to kind of boost views, which I understand. It's content. You're trying to maximize your audience the best you can. But I try to be as transparent as possible on this channel. And back in 2020, Rose McGowan had an interview where she was joking around saying that she would return to Scream and she should be Tatum's twin sister out for revenge. I've even had people comment in past videos on that exact line. Like, oh, do you think that... No, it was just in a passage. It was a joke. They were talking, and she was just joking around. And she has been very vocal. I mean, you can go back and look at tweets, you can look at interviews, you can look at all this stuff against the Weinsteins, against Miramax, against everything, because of everything that happened. I don't need to get into that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Harvey Weinstein and you'll understand. Rose McGowan has been a huge activist in this field and has been very outspoken about the Me Too and everything like that. Again, this isn't the type of channel for me to dive into that. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, look into it. Again, the Scream content. But it's important for the whole transparency. And so what she's saying in this comment is that Kevin Williamson is resurrected the monstrous name Miramax, the thing that she is so outspoken against. And then she says that, I reacted in the cameo voice, how quaint, how charming, how noble. She's being sarcastic. I mean, if you read the context, if you understand who Rose McGowan is, if you understand exactly the kind of, movement she's sort of been backing and been behind, and how outspoken she's been in regards to just Miramax and everything as a whole. And she clearly is tying Kevin Williamson to Miramax. She said he was there every step of the way. So she's essentially mocking it. She basically said, middle finger, it's not going to happen. And she's saying, enjoy your movie. Like, that's why there's an exclamation point. Enjoy your movie. People are kind of taking this and interpreting it the way that they want to. And is it possible we'll see Tatum? Is it possible we'll hear her voice? Yes, it is very possible, because if they're going to do flashbacks, they're going to do whatever, they probably got some rights, they probably bought some rights. But her actually coming back to reprise her voice, to reprise her role, is not going to happen. I mean, this tweet is as clear as day what it means. And people are taking it as like, oh, that means Rose McGowan is in this film. There has been no information. There has been nothing. There have been zip, zero, zilch about her up until she made this tweet, which, again, I'll read it one more time. Scream 5 is financed, produced, distributed by Kevin Williamson, who resurrected the monstrous name Miramax. He was there every step of the way, and they've reached out to me for a cameo by voice. How quaint, how charming, how noble. Enjoy your movie. Like, even if you don't know everything that's going on with Rose McGowan, you're telling me you read that and you think like that's somebody that's excited for the film? I mean, it's she says the monstrous name Miramax because of everything that happened behind it. It was a monster that she was trying to slay. I mean, she was very outspoken about it. And then one last little sort of thing that I wanted to talk about is this final tweet, which she posted later, and she said, the Weinsteins had me removed. Again, further backing up my points. She despised the Weinsteins, and she despised Miramax and everything that those people represent. And Kevin Williamson, she's saying it was a monstrous name through Miramax. Now, in Kevin Williamson's defense, because we have to be transparent, we have to be fair. Kevin Williamson and the Weinsteins had a huge falling out, and that's what happened in Scream 3. They had their falling out, and Kevin Williamson stepped away for creative differences, is how it was put. But really, he just got tired of the Weinsteins sort of dictating and backseat directing everything, and he just decided to, this is not for me no more, and stepped away. And then he came back in Scream 4, and that's kind of what she means about everything being reprised. And Kevin Williamson is again an executive producer on this upcoming Scream 5. So he had some creative aspects, things like that. So she has been very outspoken again, and has sort of distanced herself from everything. And I think that's something that I have yet to see. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the only one that has, dissected it to this point. I'm not the only one that has said all this stuff. But as far as I've seen and I've heard, I am the only one. And that's why I felt like the need to come on and really explain and give everyone the proper information, because I feel like everyone's just giving their opinion, but they're not explaining the whole story. They're just taking the points that they want, and they're just presenting it as, oh, she's going to be in the film, and they're not looking at all the details. Maybe they just don't know what happened, maybe they just don't understand it, whatever that may be. I just, again, wanted to give some transparency, because I always try to be honest and open and have genuine discussions with you all in the comments, and here you are. So again, join the discussion. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Again, like I said, I'm not saying that we won't get anything in regards to Tatum in this film, just because Paramount has the rights to Scream. Who knows to what degree they have. But I'm assuming that they have some of the even archived footage, all that stuff. So it's very likely we could see Tatum, hear her voice, whatever, to some degree. But all she's saying is the same thing that everybody has been saying in regards to this upcoming Scream 5 film, that they reached out and asked for anything. They asked for likeness. They asked for voiceovers. They asked for everything. They even did it with the original Stab characters. So, hope that clarifies everything. I hope you understand it. If it did, give me a like. Hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, again, hit that subscribe button. Join this wonderful community. Be a part of all these updates, all of these discussions, all of the fun that we have here on this channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.